And a volunteer firefighter for 32 years.
And we're ready whenever you are. Just,
you ready?
We can get our
Speak up, Ed.
6 o'clock. What's the latest?
All right, so here's the situation. We had a 3-story building at 101 White Horse Pike here in our town, and report of an explosion. The first in apparatus encountered heavy fire in the building, and within minutes the second and third floors collapsed into the first floor. Presently, we have agencies from the New Jersey State Police, the Camden County Prosecutor's Office, the Camden County Fire Marshal's Office, our own fire marshal from our town, our police department, and the county OEM office. Presently, we have 2 people that have been taken to the hospital, one to Cooper Trauma, and one to Our Lady of Lourdes. Injuries are unknown at this time. We are still investigating the occupancy of the building. We're in conversation with the owners to make notification to the families of the residents to see if everybody's accounted for. We're expecting that to be a few hours before we're even able to start investigating and getting closer to the building. We have services coming to allow us to start moving debris so that we can get into the building and start to see what's up in the building.
Has gas been cut?
The utilities have been secured by Public Service Electric Vehicles. Yes.
Red Cross helping people dispersed?
Notifications went out to Red Cross, and I'm sure with their vast resources in the county, they'll be out when they're able to.
Mayor, at this point, any preliminary cause?
There's no preliminary cause at this point. It was a large explosion, and we cannot estimate the cause or the reasons for the explosion at this time.
Was the explosion followed by fire, or was fire called in first and the explosion?
As a firefighter for 32 years, I can say that most likely the explosion happened first, and then which caused the fire.
Who was injured, and was one a resident or was the other firefighter?
Both were residents that were injured and taken to the hospital.
Were any firefighters injured?
At this time, we have no firefighters injured on location.
5 units total?
Excuse me? No, one victim went to Cooper Hospital Trauma Unit, and one went to Lady Lourdes.
What's the severity of their injuries?
I don't know that at this time.
I understand the woman who was found, she said that she smelled gas. Did you talk to her?
We've been trying to ascertain that from other residents in the area, and at this time we have no reports of anybody smelling gas.
Do we have this yet? Could there be anyone still trapped in the rubble?
You know, it's hard to say at this time. I would hope not, but our feelings are that the 2 residents all the residents were home at the time, but we still need to investigate and to make sure that everybody was removed from the property.
Mayor, what do we know about this building? It's an older building. Was it converted into apartments?
It's an older building. It's an old Victorian property. 5 property units, if I'm not mistaken, 5 property units. And there was some renovations done to the property over the past 4 or 5 years. And I don't know if it changed ownership, but I know there was some upgrades. So I'm sure the building was secure up to code in everything.
Your thoughts when you came up to the scene and saw the debris and aftermath?
My thoughts. I've been a resident here in town for 50 years. You know, as a firefighter, this is probably one of our largest events we've had in that many years.